So I got my Portillo's before Cedarburg, Wisconsin, and hot dog everything, fries, and a little Mountain Dew Kickstart, which I brought from home because I had it. I'm just doing that before I hit Cedarburg, Wisconsin, just so that I have enough energy and I'm not stopping for food on the way. So next stop will be Cedarburg, Florida, and I'll do a video of the inside of Portillo's, just a quick walkthrough of a few seconds. Inside Portillo's Gurnee. So just got some food before I head to Cedarburg, Wisconsin. So here's a Portillo's hot dog. I get it with everything. Kind of like it that way. And fries are down there. They have good fries too. So here's what I'm actually eating. Not a ton of food, but just enough to hold me over. There's just a park, like the city hall, and so we'll go on the main strip in a minute. I've never been here before, so it'll be interesting to see. I'm just gonna walk down the streets of Cedarburg, give you an idea of everything that's here. So I believe I'm walking north right now, coming up on the Java House. Settlers Inn bar and restaurant. Have little bundt cakes. That's probably like 75 degrees. It's actually perfect for walking. That's the other side that I'll walk down in a little bit. I got a beer garden. Some really cool architecture in the buildings. Get this one. You can see all the history in the buildings. I guess it goes a little bit further down here. I guess I should really put it in follow so it follows where I go. I believe the creek is actually back through there, which we'll go see what the water's like. And just to change it up a little bit. A lot of wine tasting rooms, and it looks like I might be hitting the end of this street. So we'll kind of cross over at the gem shop that's coming up here and see where we go from there. All right, so I'm at Sheboygan in Washington. I believe this is where the settlement begins. So there it is, specialty shops, restaurants, galleries, and of course wineries. There's just different stores and boutiques, and oh, so this is like a settlement area. Pub and grill. I think there's a wedding. The water drops off there, so there's like a waterfall. So back on the main street. Alright, so I'm just gonna walk down the streets and see what's down there. Let's go see what the water looks like. I think it's a waterfall. or not a waterfall, but like a dam. So let's see. That's the Olive Spring. Cream and Crepe Cafe. I'll mount this on the tripod. It's like there's almost like a river walk that goes along this. Creekside Antiques. So I'm at Washington Avenue and Bridge Street. So I'm going to make a left. It's a little mural. Up the creek. Oh. Just a YouTube video.
Oh. Well, you need a singing commercial for the Shinery on your YouTube video? I can do that right now. Wash my face, comb my hair, dress up in my finery. Going down to Cedarburg, going to shop the Shinery. Shinery, Shinery, everybody knows. If you want the best there is, that is where to go. Hop into my motor car, step down the road. Going to the Shinery, get myself a bottle. Shinery, Shinery, everybody knows. If you want the best there is, that is where to go. They got moonshine liquor there, made in little bottles. Finest that you're gonna find this far north in Natchez. Shinery, Shinery, everybody knows. If you want the best there is, that is where to go. Mike Gregory, Grafton, Wisconsin, banjo picker.
Thank you very much. It's nice to walk it. Downtown Doe. Cedar Creek Clothing. A lot of boutiques and kind of like bakery, cafes, coffee shops, Ashley's. But so this is basically what it is, and I'll show you more of the town, and I'll see what else is around Cedarburg. Kind of cool architecture. All these old lights. Probably spun a little bit fast there, but kind of give you the idea. So the bridge is actually lit up. Day you're not going to see much of it, but that didn't work so well. Just looking down that way. Again, I don't know the direction, so I'll look it up and post it when I publish the video or edit the video. So you're right by the water, which is nice. I forgot to set my Apple Watch to see how far I walked to give people an idea, but so far it's less than probably a quarter of a mile so far. See how much of this I put in. Oh, there's actually a restaurant up there. I'm looking for a sign of Cedarburg, but I have not found one yet. Like a big welcome to Cedarburg, which I'd use for the intro. But if not, I'll just go to their website and use one from there. Oh, there's another water drop off here. I'll give the street name once I find it up at the corner there. So McQueen and Columbia. There's a historic marker. Oh, so this is a mill that was actually using the creek to initially get power. I'll just let you guys read it as hopefully that, pause it if I went too fast there on YouTube. So now that we're going over the Columbia Bridge, there's the mill. Just walking parallel to the dam. There's a bridge that we crossed earlier before the boardwalk in front, or in the center of the frame. Love these old equipment that they leave in place. Assuming it's some kind of diversion for the dam. That's pretty cool. There's a second view of the mill. We'll get a closer view shortly. Looks like it's a supply company now. That's the Cedarburg History Museum. So I got the go ahead, I can actually film in here, so it's always better to ask ahead of time. They're usually fine with it, but the old stroller. Oh, the old mill lock. Or the ledger, I should say. It adjusts the weight balance there. Oh, the old standard pump. The old bottles for motor oil. Doing a walking tour through. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. This is part of the train depot exhibit. I don't know if that'll come out or not. Maybe that one will. Boy, every room it goes further and further. The old signal lanterns. I don't know what the 20 was for.
Oh, a speed limit designation. Kind of where it ran through. That's with a lot of white balance. All the different tools. There's the old octagon barn. Picture of it. Again, I wonder if that's still up, because that looks like a pretty recent picture there. Let's let you guys read all those. All the stuff from the general store. Look at the ceiling, how cool it is. Old bikes. Soda fountain. Old telephone and cash register. I put it back to 16 millimeters so you can see everything. I'll go slow so you can. There's some really old stuff there. And then there's all the cases in the front as well. Oh, I forgot there's a covered bridge too. I'm gonna go see that as well. Old Henry candy bars. The sign here in the background is the what it was like to be on a ship coming from Europe over, so they kind of give you, while you're in the boat, what it would sound like, but it comes into here too. I definitely want to see the covered bridge. That I'm sure is still here. Obviously this is a replica of it, but... Oh, this old jukebox. I walked right past it. Some of that stuff. The old shipping crates down there. Ritter's Beverages, I believe it says. And another pan across the hull. It's kind of hard with the sun there, but... So that's a general store. That's the lighting for it. So here's some stuff. Again, I don't want to get too far into the details of the art because they get upset sometimes. Not here anyone has, but in general. Okay, so out there is the bridge. So I'm circling back and I'm going to shoot from here. So I'm continuing walking down Washington Street.
What? Did you send it once?
Oh, here's a consignment store. They said I don't want to get people eating or anything, so I'm just doing the main street.
All right. Sounds good.
I guess it's a clock tower, not on a building, but a clock. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna get from the other side where the sun is. There you go, you can see it with more contrast. A lot of bakeries, cafes. Spice shop. So, jewelry store. Like I said, I'm just walking up and down the street, just doing a casual stroll. Wow, that's a very purple house. Or building, I should say. This has a really old town feel to it. It's like a movie theater's coming up on the other side. So I'm at the corner of Columbia Road. That's where the museum was and the mill. Some more shops. Just when I walk out here, you can see them a little better. Oh, the old barber shop. Stripes and... Fortunately, it's not turning right now because they're not open. My guess is it still works though. It looks like it's in really good shape. Look at the old chairs in there. Hopefully you can kind of see it.